and Sinister doing battle. Now we're back underway quickly. And Bowser into left. GSC Bats giving a shout out to our camera crew. He thinks they have it in them this game. Actually, we have one of our A cameraman, Paul O'Leary, who just did that interview twice, might add, on the home plate camera. He's been doing it for a while. A couple of the others are rookies. That's what you get trying to put things together on a shoestring budget. Here's Zach Keene. Into the left. And gone. There's a 3-run home run. Chris Walker into right field. Perry Hensley drawing the walk. Nobody out for fence brokers here in the top of the first. And Schulte coming to the plate. This could be maybe a triple play. They got the tag, they got the bag. They've certainly got to be 2 away, I would think, here. And it appears they missed the tag. And Raul Cardenas with the base hit, scoring the 5th run of the ball game. A comment on David Core commenting on Facebook. He had commented on our USSSA Slow Pitch Softball Facebook page that just watching the umpires, it seems that all the tournaments keep the bats for the team until the team is eliminated. Great way to keep the cheating under control. David, that is correct. The bats are counted. There's an allotment back there in the barrels. You can see them as we click on our home plate camera. There's the barrel on the left side of the screen. And at the conclusion of this game, that barrel is taken and locked up for the rest of the weekend. Until the next game, at least. And then, of course, the bats returned at the end of the weekend back to the teams. Here's Chad Walker, 2 in scoring position, 5-0. Whoa, almost took out his teammate. Cardenas had to duck at second. And a 2-run RBI double, making it 7-0 after that hit for Chad Walker. And we'd like to welcome back to our broadcast Rick Robertson. Rick, great to have you with us, buddy.
Glad to be back, Bernie. Quite a few items to take care of. But we're getting there.
Good. Things seem to be progressing nicely.
We're moving along. Finchbrokers with 7 runs in the first so far.
You see that near triple play, or were you headed up in the elevator?
No, I happened to see it pretty close. Sid Logic under it for the out. And then they actually didn't get the double play. They missed the tag on the.
Yeah, I didn't see that. It seemed like your umpires were right on top of it.
Yeah, didn't see any. I didn't hear or see any complaints. So that's always good.
Popped him up. This should retire the side, and it does. 7 runs for Finchbrokers. They score 7 runs on 7 hits. They leave 1 stranded. Sinister coming to the plate for the first time in this ball game when we come back. Bottom of the first, Jeff McGavin. We have a lot of fun up here in the broadcast booth, Rick.
Certainly so.
We have a bunch of characters, that's for sure.
Gavin up the middle. Base hit.
That's a good start.
And Rick Setlogic, the left fielder, will step in. 7 runs for Fence Brokers. Sinister trying to catch back up.
Got a comment from Dennis Sawyer. He says that Fence Brokers have the nicest uniforms, but the worst pants.
Well, some people will call them the Harlem Globetrotters of slow pitch with those pants. That ball may fall in. Raul Cardenas turns his back to the infield, runs out in the center field, makes the catch. So it's a logic for the first out. And Kevin Philby will take his shot.
Kevin Philby. Sinister's got some work to do, trailing by 7. Nice to be the home team, but rough way to start things out at the bottom of the first when you're already down 7.
Yeah, they need to put some runs up here. Philby with a single to right. That'll move McGavin over to third. Philby was 4 for 4, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs in their game that they played earlier against Woodlaw. Got the out over at second. No chance to turn 2. Urbanic covering. Makes a nice play. 2 down. Todd Jerling, third baseman for Sinister. Ground to third. Whoa. Glidewell over to third. Just a little late on his throw to second. Runners at first and second. Brandon Dillon, the center fielder, will step to the box. 2 on, 2 outs. That should score a run on the hit to right field. Throw's coming to third. Just a bit offline. Throw back to first. And they got him. Glidewell back over to Bowser. That retires the side. So Sinister should have picked up 2 runs. We move into the top half of the second. Fence Brokers with the lead. ESPN Wide World of Sports. USSSALive.com. We'll be right back. Tim Howard puts a charge in that one. And that's over the right field wall for a solo shot. That ball was hit well. John Gladwell in the box. He takes a rip, and that ball's hit pretty good. It's deep, it's long, and it's gone. Not going to come back today. So the first two batters here in the top of the second for Finchbrokers each have taken it out of the yard. So now they lead 9-2 over Sinister, and we're still early in the game. Bowser, the batter. This same Finchbrokers team went 0-2 last week in the men's B, but they have shown a different side this week. Bowser to center. Dillon camps under it for the first out. Zach King, the batter. Nobody on, one out. Top of the second. 2 runs are in. 9-2. Finchbrokers over Sinister. That's right at Carlos Childress, the umpire. They do a pretty quick dance to get out of the way. So Zach King with a single. Chris Walker, the additional hitter, player, sponsor, coach, will step to the plate with one away. Was in there for a strike. Billy Barrett, the pitcher. And Walker walks. So Keen's on second. Walker is on first. And number 29, Perry Hensley, the pitcher, will step to the plate. A little bit of a struggle by Barrett. Two balls, no strikes. Now he's in there. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Runners at first and second. This ball's hit well. That's down the line. And it's going to get out of here. 3-run shot, Perry Hensley. Keenan Walker come to score in front of him. And Hensley with a 3-run home run. That's 12 for Finchbrokers. And still only 2 for Sinister. Reggie Schulte will make his way into the box. Now he hits one to right. Right at Rogowski. Raul Cardenas. Line shot over to second baseman Bowker. That retires the side. Fence Brokers, 5 runs. On a big hit, the home run by Perry Hensley, the 3-run shot. So it's 12-2 as we move into the bottom half of the second inning at the Men's Major World Series live at ESPN Wide World of Sports.
Hey, this is Brett Helmer with Easton Sports.
I'm Brian Wegman with Easton Sports.
Getting ready to drop some bombs with the 09 Easton bat line.
The truth is, there is a difference.
The difference is Easton. The truth is, I hit bombs.
Chris Kirian leads off the bottom of the second with a fly ball out there that Tim Howard chases down in right center field for the first out. So there's one out. And a walk to Boker. Shanefeldt the batter. 1 out, 1 runner on. 12-2 Fence Brokers over Sinister. Perry Hensley working the mound here, dancing all over. Right past his outstretched glove. And now we'll have runners at first and third. Ball hit well. A line shot. So number 1, Willie Allen will step to the plate. Runners on the corners, 1 away. Nice play by Bowser. Stretches all the way out, flips to second for the out, 2 away. So 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Numbers 23, Billy Barrett, the pitcher. Score should be 12-3. Barrett looks at ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 outs, 1 runner on. Ball's hitting a gap. That's going to go all the way to the fence. Willie Allen around second. Motors around third. He comes across to score. Barrett eases into second. So Jeff Shooter McGavin makes his way to the plate with 2 away in the bottom of the second. Having some type of difficulty on the scoreboard here at ESPN Wide World of Sports. In here for strike 1 on Shooter. And he lines the ball into left center. Barrett to score. McGavin into second. And that's an RBI double. And Rick Sedlogic, number 44, the left fielder. 12-4 here, bottom of the second. Fence brokers over Sinister. He drives one into center field. McGavin around third. He'll score easily. So Sedlogic's on first with an RBI single. 12-5. And stepping in will be Kevin Philby, the catcher. Had a heck of a game earlier. The game they won. 4 for 4, 6 RBIs. 3 home runs. And a chance to cut that deficit.
Kevin Philby, 12-6 our score.
I think we finally all got on the same page, maybe on the score.
We just need Matthew to get on the same page. Here's it hit into right field to Philby getting a base hit. It's tough being Matt O'Hara, I know.
So Philby's on first, and Logic on second. Nice piece of hitting by Kevin.
Got a question on our USSSA.com, USSSA Slow Pitch Facebook site. When the USSSA changed from United States Slow Pitch Softball Association to United States Specialty Sports Association?
It was about 8 years ago. Oh,
what
nice
a grab.
play.
Here's one of our nominations for Defensive Player of the Night.
Raul Cardenas.
We'll let you ponder that one as we go to break. We'll be back after this word from Resmondo. Resmondo Sports is back with nearly 300 USSSA men's B, A, and AA World Tournament wins, in addition to the record-breaking 5-time USSSA Men's Major World Championships. This weekend only, Resmondo Sports is offering the High Performance Composite Bat Combo of the Year. You can pick up a Worth World Series Edition Resmondo Titan and the 2011 Worth Resmondo Duo for the World Series exclusive price of $4.99 when you buy both. To take advantage, see a Resmondo Sports representative at Disney or log on to ResmondoSports.com and use the promo code WSEDUO. Conference USSSA tonight. It's the 2010 USSSA Men's Major, and it is presented by Busch Light. It's about Busch Light time.
Sure is getting close.
What do they say? It's 5 o'clock somewhere?
Yes, indeed. Nice shot.
What a shot there by Chad Munger down the left field line.
Walker. He's in the third. Chad Walker with a stand-up triple. Sedlogic went down in the corner, but was unable to get it back in quick enough. So Chad Walker leads off top of the third inning with a triple. And Joey Urbanic, the shortstop, number 32, will step in to take his hacks.
You want this one off?
Whoa.
Easy there.
That ball hit in front of Sedlogic. Took a dip out there, line drive, hit hard.
Getting back to David Core's question
Yes.
about the change. So it was about 8 years ago. It was under Don DiDonatis, and the second part of the question is, what were the circumstances leading to the change? And I think it's obvious is that Don really was trying to expand the reach of this organization into other sports. And as good as it's been in slow pitch, one of the things that a lot of the slow pitch faithful may not know is how dominant it has been in the likes of baseball. It's really neck and neck with Little League as one of the top baseball organizations in the country. It goes head to head with ASA as one of the top softball organizations in the country. And then you have plenty of other sports that it can go neck and neck in as well.
Well, we would have never survived just as a slow pitch organization. And as you said, the vision of Don DiDonatis and the board of directors to take us to different levels as an association. That's why the name changed, and we expanded into multi-sports to become the largest multi-sport organization in the world.
What a grab. There's another web gem.
I can tell you right now, Brandon Dillon with a long run out there just in front of the 385-foot sign. That was an excellent play on Brandon's part. And he covered a lot of ground. 2 down now. Only 1 run in this inning so far. 13 total for Finchbrokers, 6 for Sinister. Third baseman John Glidewell. So to finish up a little bit, that's exactly why USSSA became United States Specialty Sports Association. As you said, baseball is number 2 to Little League. And I know their goal is sometime to pass them. And the slow pitch end is, we're staying, I think, pretty steady. Our umpires are up this year. Our teams are up. Glidewell deep to left. Sedlogic camps under it. That will retire to the side. So 1 run scores with 1 run left on. So Finchbrokers going in the bottom of the third leaves 13-6 at ESPN Wide World of Sports. We'll be back. There's a water. Bottom of the third, Sinister. Leading off for them will be Todd Jerling, number 25. 13-6. Finchbrokers still hanging on to the lead. This ball may carry Todd Jerling deep to right. It's back, and it's gone. Jerling hits it into the bullpen in right field. And he hits a solo home run, 13-7. As we said, we have no home run limits in the Men's Major World Series. It's unlimited. The only other event we do that in is the Smoky Mountain Classic in Maryville, Tennessee. As the public announcer just said, that moves Todd Jerling to number 2 in the all-time Men's Major World Series hit list. Congratulations to Todd. Brandon Dillon, who made the great defensive play out there last inning, or the last half inning, now up to bat. And he drills a line drive to left field, right in front of Chad Walker for a single. Our first baseman, Chris Kirian, will step to the plate. One ball, one strike. Nobody out, runner on first. On that ball's hit to the right field side. That's in there. Bounces off Schulte. So Kirian's in the second with a double. And now runners are at second, third, nobody out. Sinister still trails by 6, 13-7 here in the bottom of the third. That ball's down the left field line. That's going to be 2 bases. It's 2 runs scored, 13-9. Bowker knocks in 2, 2 more RBIs. Doug Shanefeldt, the additional hitter, makes his way to the plate. Still nobody out. Sinister trying to mount a rally, trying to keep the merry-go-round going. Drives the ball into the gap in right center. That's going to be in there. That ball's going to get past. It's going to go to the wall. And Schulte finally picked it up. Thirteen to 10. 4 runs are in. And Willie Allen, middle infielder for Sinister. With a runner on third, still nobody out. And slowly but surely, Sinister is crawling back. Allen shoots it to the right side. And that'll drive in the run. Shanefield will come across to score. Nice piece of hitting to score the run. Willie Anna, he hits it on the backside. That should make it 13-11 according to the scoreboard. Billy Barrett, the pitcher. Nobody on. One away. Barrett takes the walk. And Shooter McGavin, the leadoff batter. So here we go, 13-11. 1 on, 1 out. McGavin looks like he might try to push it to the right side. He takes it to the left center field side, right in the gap. That's between Howard and Walker, and Howard's picked it up. Barrett moving slowly but surely. He's going into third. So McGavin on second, Barrett on third, Walker up with it, back to the infield. So it's 13-11, and an opportunity for Rick Serlogic to tie the game with a base hit here. And Mike Wilson, the coach for Fence Brokers, has called time, and he's bringing his troops together at the mound. Umpire Steve Christie, our plate umpire, moving out to break the meeting up and inform Mr. Wilson he has one conference. Rule is 2 conferences in the same inning, you have to remove your pitcher from the pitching position for the remainder of the game. Not sure that Mike would do that, but just to inform you people on what the rule is. So here's the situation. Barrett's on third. McGavin's on second. Serlogic the batter. It's 13 for Fence Brokers and 11 for Sinister. And they have an opportunity to tie this game. In there for strike one. And Serlogic has hit the ball into right field, and Schulte holds McGavin at third, so it's 13-12. So runners are at the corners. And Philby the batter. The ever dangerous Kevin Philby. All conference selection. Multiple all tournaments throughout the year. He hits that one a mile. That's out there towards all the walls. So as I said, the ever dangerous Philby takes one deep. It's 3-run shot. And now Sinister has taken the lead, 15-13. 15-13. We're in the bottom of the third. They've scored 9 so far, and they only have 1 out. Bases are clear. And here is number 15, Casey Rogowski. He shoots one up the middle. So he continues the merry-go-round. Everybody's hitting for Sinister. Next game right here. Dan Smith, AJS. Scheduled for 7 o'clock, and we certainly won't have it started by then. Oh, my. Todd Jerling. And that is deep. And that's a one-hopper off the wall. And Todd Jerling goes around the third. He's now 3 out of 3. Rogowski comes across to score. 10 runs are in this inning. So it's 16-13. Sinister extending their lead run by run in the bottom of the third. Brandon Dillon, excuse me. This one might go out of play. Bowser, no! Nice play. Runs right into the photography area. Bounces right off the railings, makes the catch. And once again, we have another great play. Tim Bowser, the first baseman for Fence Brokers. Great play. Chased that ball all the way over. Kept his eye on it all the way. Was not worried about the railing. And he made a great one. So now there's 2 outs. Chris Kirian will make his way into the box. Jerling's on third. And Kirian drives the ball into the right field corner. That's going to roll around. And Schulte's got to pick it up. And here goes Kirian around to third. No throw. Uh-oh. He might have pulled something. He came up lame about 2 steps before third. We've got time called. As Chris Kirian got within about 2 to 3 steps from the bag. He pulled up a bit lame. And we'll see if he can't walk it off. So there's 11 runs in this inning for Sinister. Huge inning. They scored 2 in the first, 4 in the second, and 11 here in the third for their 17. Fence Brokers went 7 in the first, 5 in the second, and 1 in the third. So Sinister up 10 runs score-wise just in the third inning. But overall, they're only up by 3. Oh, right through the middle. Hensley unable to make that play. Bowker is going to go into second. Standing up, nice hustle with a double. So the 12th run comes across. That's Kirian. So it is 18-13. And Shaney Felt will come to the plate with 2 away. Shaneyfelt drives it to straightaway center. Howard with the grab. So that retires the side here in the bottom of the third. Sinister takes the lead. They score 12. They're up 18-13. Live at ESPN Wide World of Sports. USSSA Men's Major World Series. You can also view us on USSSALive.com. We'll be back.
Resmondo Sports is back with nearly 300 USSSA men's B, A, and AA World Tournament wins. In addition to the record-breaking 5-time USSSA Men's Major World Championships, this weekend only, Resmondo Sports is offering the High Performance Composite Bat Combo of the Year. You can pick up a Worth World Series Edition Resmondo Titan and the 2011 Worth Resmondo Duo for the World Series exclusive price of $4.99 when you buy both. To take advantage, see a Resmondo Sports representative at Disney or log on to ResmondoSports.com and use the promo code WSEDUO.
Bowser with a one-hopper to Willie Allen for the first out. He flips it over to first to Carrion. So there's one out. And our next batter will be Zach Keene, the catcher.
Your partner in crime left us again, Robo.
He's a busy man, you know, Matty?
Got a lot to do.
Yes, indeed. Zach Keene with a single to the left. Said Logic picks it up, flips it back in here. Zach Keene 3 for 3 so far today in this game. And he waits at first base. As Chris Walker steps up. Ball one. Ball two. Carrion still limping, but makes a nice play. Unable to reach out and get the tag on Zach Keene. His leg's still bothering him, but he did get Walker on the play, so that's one out. And Perry Hensley, the pitcher, next. Hensley, that ball's down the line. Is it fair? Yes, it is. 2-run home run. Another big hit by Perry Hensley, this time a 2-run shot. Earlier a 3-run shot, and he's limping a bit. And he's driven in 5, as I said, a 3-run and a 2-run home run. So 15 for Fence Brokers. Sinister still has the lead. They have 18. There's 2 down here in the top of the 4th. So Schulte singles to left. And Raul Cardenas will step to the plate with 2 outs, 1 runner on. And shoots it right back through the pitcher's mound. Barrett cannot make the stop. So Schulte goes to third. And Cardenas on the smash up the middle will be at first. And now, Chad Walker, the left fielder, with runners on first and third, 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. Nice play by Todd Jerling. Line drive. Dives to his right. And he makes the grab. So here in the top half, the fourth, the 2-run home run by Perry Hensley makes the score 15 for Finchbrokers and 18 for Sinister as they come to bat in the bottom half, the fourth inning. USSSA Men's Major World Series 2010 version right here at ESPN Wide World of Sports. And we'll be back in a moment. And now, Willie Allen will step into the plate. Billy Barrett on deck. Shooter McGavin in the hole, bottom of the fourth. And Sinister looking to expand their league. And Willie Allen leads off with a solid single. As he moves on down to first, Billy Barrett, the pitcher. He looks at ball one. Ball two. Chad Walker with one heck of a catch. He ran a long way in from left field. I was trying to take a phone call, but I saw the play. What a great grab by Walker. That's the first out of the inning. Now we move back to the top of the order. Shortstop Jeff McCavin. Willie Allen still out there at second, and there's one away. McGavin out of play. Right back to Hensley. He snags it. Oh, it was a little bit wide, but Bowser picks it up for the second out of the inning. Sinister still clings to a 3-run lead. Said Logic would like to expand that right here. As he moves to the plate, there's 2 away. Ball inside. And Rick Logic will walk to first. And that will bring up Kevin Philby. 3 out of 3 with a 3-run home run. A chance right here to do it again and be 21-15 if he does. Oh, ball 1. Nope. Another ball. He hits it. I don't think he got all of that one. And no, sir. That's in right field. And Reggie Schulte tracks it down. So Sinister blanks here in the bottom of the 4th. That score now stays 18 for Sinister and 15 for Finchbrokers. So it's 18-15 as we move to the top of the 5th. We'll be right back. Couch is the batter. We're in the top of the 5th. Finchbrokers 15, Sinister 18. Two balls, 1 strike. Logic, that ball dipped on him. It dove a little bit. He broke back and then back up. So that's a singles for Touches. So there's runners at first and second for Finchbrokers. Nobody out, top half the 5th. Tim Howard, the batter. Oh, and he hits one, and it's going to go in the gap, and it's going to be cut off, and it's going to roll around. Brandon Dillon finally tracks it down, and we've got runner hung up. Base running error by Tim Howard. He rounds second. Tauchus was staying in third, so tough break for fence brokers. So Urbanic scores. Tauchus is on third. There's an out, and the score is now 18-16. John Gladwell, the batter, one away. Pitch a bit short. Thank you, Matt. Matt O'Hare. He's a hard-working dude. So Glidewell walks, and Tim Bowser will step to the plate. There's runners on the corners. 18-16, another great game at the 2010 Men's Major World Series.
Bernie's out there working on about project number 19
Oh, jeez.
for today.
You talk about a hard-working dude. Bowser cranks it, but this is going to stay in the park. It's high, and Sedlogic is on it. He gets it, and he fires it into second. So Tauchus will score from third. That's 18-17. Glidewell had an idea. He thought about going, but I tell you what, Sedlogic made a good throw back into second and held him over at first. That's two outs, 18-17. Sinister still holds the lead. And Zach King, the catcher, he'll step to the plate. In there for strike one. Yeah. 1 ball, 1 strike. Throw back to the pitcher was wide. Sedlogic.
That's fair.
That's a fair ball. That's fair right ball. On the line. Glidewell stumbles in. Struggled around third. I want to say there's some question.
Todd Jerling not happy with that one.
Yeah, Todd Jerling's questioning that. Here comes Rick Sedlogic. And they're all coming in to question that fair foul ball call. Don Lombard right down the line on top of it. So I'm not sure what they're questioning. Do we have that on replay, Matt?
Unfortunately, no.
I know you instantly called it.
Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I got a perfect vantage point from here, and I really thought it was a fair ball.
Well, I think it wasn't any, it's not any problem. They're not really getting on him. I think they just wanted to know what he saw. From my vantage point, even though we're only a few feet away, I think we have a little bit of a different angle. I thought it was right on the line.
I thought it was fair too. They're just getting their 2 cents in.
There you go.
So.
Well, this game's now tied, 18-18.
Nice play.
That retires the side right there. Fence Brokers picks up 3. As I said, it's 18-18. We go into the bottom of the 5th. Live at ESPN Wide World of Sports.
USSSA is the largest multi-sport athletic association in the world. Headquartered in beautiful Osceola County, Florida, USSSA has now grown to 3.7 million members, competing in 14 sanctioned sports. From fast-pitch softball, basketball, taekwondo, and golf to being one of the largest youth baseball programs in the country, USSSA has a sport for you. Log on to USSSA.com to find out how you can take part.
Play the best and play USSSA.
So here we go, bottom half of the fifth. Rogowski to lead it off. All knotted up, 18-18. And it's high and into right field. It's almost dark looking out there in right field. But that's the time of night before dusk, before it gets all the way dark. But Schulte makes the grab. There's one out. Todd Jerling makes his way to the plate. We've got time. Perry Hensley calls time. I'm not sure what for, but
letting them know that that ball was still a foul ball.
Just won't let it go, huh? It's out to Schulte again. He camps under it. Out number 2. Brandon Dillon with 2 outs. Can Sinister get out of this tie here in the bottom of the 5th? Our next game, Dan Smith versus AJS, was scheduled for 7. We'll be a little bit late. 2 more games tonight. After that, Rismondo and Logo Express. Dillon with a base hit. And Chad Walker hustles over and throws it in. And Dillon will waltz into second base. So Shooter McGavin will step in. 2 down, top half, bottom half, 5th, excuse me.
It's been a long day, Rick.
Yes, sir. We got somebody throwing something on the field. Cardenas goes over and flips it back, little football. And McCabe drives it. But our center fielder, Tim Howard, for Fence Brokers, gathers it in. So after 5 complete, we're still stuck on 18-18 as Fence Brokers comes to bat in the top half of the 6th. 2010 Men's Major World Series at ESPN Wide World of Sports.
Hey, this is Brett Helmer with Easton Sports.
Hi, I'm Brian Wegman with Easton Sports.
Getting ready to drop some bombs with the 09 Easton Bat Line.
The truth is, there is a difference.
The difference is Easton. The truth is, I hit bombs.
Taija Sports is the official apparel partner of the USSSA. With Taija Sports, you can have your team looking like the pros with personalized youth packages starting at around only $100 per player. This package includes one personalized jersey, a pair of pants, backpack, and a Taija Sports Flex Fit cap. Go to TaijaSports.com where you'll find additional items to suit your sporting needs, such as high-quality roller bags, batting gloves, and footwear. Taija Sports, where it begins.
So here we go. Hensley, Schulte, and Cardenas. Your first three here in the sixth for Finch Brokers. And Hensley lifts it high, and it's drifting into center field. And that'll be out number one. Brandon Dillon makes the catch.
I don't think anybody who hits it out the left's going to have much luck. That wind's galing in from left.
Yeah, that's been the prevailing wind. Yesterday it was more left to right. This is pretty much straight at us, Matt. You're correct. Could be tough. They're going to have to drive it hard. And here is the right fielder, Reggie Schulte. Cardenas on deck, Chad Walker in the left fielder. He's sitting in the hole. There's one away. And that ball, Bowker drifts back to short right field. Quick 2 outs here in the top of the sixth. Cardenas, Walker, and Urbanic, the next three. Barrett gets the sign, stares in. Cardenas lifts it to the right side, but that'll go out of play. Bangs into the metal grandstands. And the little fella chases it down for a souvenir. Maybe he can get a few autographs. And the main man, Bernie Gunther, back on the air. Project 193 completed for the weekend.
Rick, it's great to be with you guys. You know, there's a couple of projects we're always working on here. You're doing a great job as well, and it's good to mix things up.
Yeah, but you're the man.
Give you a break as well.
Well, Cardenas gets on after 2 up, 2 down. So,
you know, if we can show this video board, there's some neat graphics being introduced at these games as Cardenas comes to the plate.
That's Chad Walker. Cardenas.
Excuse me. Now you can see Chad Walker. I was looking at Cardenas was up there before. There he is, up on the board, and we have a tremendous group of interns working on that type of technology. Stephanie was here earlier. Rachel working on it. Paul O'Leary now working on it as we see the out.
That retires the side. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left. And Bernie, as we go into the bottom half, the 16th, 6th, we're still tied 18-18. And as you said, Bernie, you know, I've said before, I'm pretty technologically challenged. Those interns and Paul and the whole gang in the other room, along with yourself, trying to get everything working along with the ESPN folks.
Well, we're trying to put something together. The other thing that we're attempting to do, I don't know whether we'll get quite there, is try to see if we can accumulate some highlights from the first day that we can show tomorrow night as well. So,
great.
As well, fans, if you have any ideas on Facebook.com, we'll open up a new poll question. What highlight would you like to see aired here as well? We'll try to hopefully have something done before the Home Run Derby tomorrow night. It'll give me a project to do tomorrow, you know. There's not much happening.
It's not like you don't have anything else to do. Well, that'd be quite interesting if we flash that up there when we're down there tomorrow night and during that Home Run Derby. Be pretty cool. If anybody could do it, Bernie, you could do it.
Well, we'll try to get it done. So the poll question is about to be posted on Facebook.com. What a game we have here, 18-18.
Cardenas. Oh, high throw. He says you got him. Dan Sullivan says Bowser came back on the bag, Bernie. Pretty good play.
What a bang play that was.
Bowser with the wherewithal to get up and get back down. Doug Schoenfeld. Bottom half to 6. Nobody on, 1 out, tied 18-18. Another one for Cardenas. Much better throw this time. Two quick outs, and Willie Allen. We'll see if he can ignite a rally for Sinister. They have the hammer. And if you look at the scoreboard, a lot of zeros. Of course, one of those zeros was 10 runs. Willie with a line drive in the left field. And Chad Walker comes up with it, but not before Willie goes into second with a double. And Billy Barrett the batter.
Well, we know there's some issues right now with the point streak, so I apologize if you're trying to follow along on the statistics. It's a little behind. You can see what happens when our interns go away for the night.
Yeah.
Some things start to fall apart.
Are they coming back?
Yeah, they're coming back, so hopefully we'll get everything rectified. Billy Barrett with the runner on second. It's one of those long days, just like you. Been here since 8 a.m. and we've seen great softball all day long. I'm sure we have some fans as well that have been with us since the onset.
That's pretty cool that they can do that. So Barrett takes the walk. So Sinister sits here with runners at first and second, 2 outs. Leadoff batter Jeff Shooter McGavin. And Bernie, one more thrilling game.
Right here, and we got 2 more after this.
Yes, that's correct. Don't know if they'll be as thrilling as the last couple.
You never know.
16-14 Gene Shop. Here's a chance. Willie Allen could make a difference. He's coming in to score. Walker. A throw cut off by Hensley. So Sinister takes the lead 19-18. As I said, Gene Shop with a 3-run blast by Scooter Nastali, the pitcher, over GTL 16-14. And now in this game it's 19-18. Following this, Dan Smith and AJS. And the final game of the night will be Rismondo and Logo Express. 2 more games. Well, Freddie, Coach Freddie, is putting in a pinch runner.
Question on our Facebook for you from Daryl McKinley. How many dance moves can a pitcher make?
How many what?
Dance moves can a pitcher make?
He's got 5 seconds to deliver. He can dance all over. He can pump fake back and forth. But he's on a time limit, so it doesn't give him an opportunity really to do a whole lot. Said Logic. And has this one got a chance? Has it? Oh, yes. That is out of here. Said Logic just out of the reach of Reggie Schulte up in the right field bullpen here at the Braves complex here at ESPN Wild World of Sports. They have an elevated bullpen, and Schulte went way up on that fence, but he couldn't drag it down, Bernie.
That was a tremendous effort. Yeah, that could be a gigantic home run. The pressure is starting to mount now for fence brokers. They're the visitors, and they need to score 4 runs just to get to the bottom of the 7th.
That's correct. And that was after 2 quick outs. And Kevin Philby, he rips it. They got a shift on. Will Bowser get back to the bag? Safe!
Oh,
no!
My goodness. Matt O'Hara has given us the out signal.
Well, I tell you, Dan Sullivan right there on top of it. I wasn't sure if Bowser could get back to the base, back to that first base. Close play. Real close.
Well, will that be a critical out? That's the question.
Well, we shall see. Only time will tell. But Cardenas with a great play. Bowser hustles back, but the call remains safe. Drilled straightaway center, Tim Howard. That'll retire the side, but not before 4 runs score. The big hit, the 3-run home run by Rick Logic as we go into the top half of the 7th. Fence Brokers trails 22-18, Bernie, ESPN Wide World of Sports.
Resmondo Sports is back with nearly 300 USSSA men's B, A, and AA World Tournament wins, in addition to the record-breaking 5-time USSSA Men's Major World Championships. This weekend only, Resmondo Sports is offering the High Performance Composite Bat Combo of the Year. You can pick up a Worth World Series Edition Resmondo Titan and the 2011 Worth Resmondo Duo for the World Series exclusive price of $4.99 when you buy both. To take advantage, see a Resmondo Sports representative at Disney or log on to ResmondoSports.com and use the promo code WSEDUO.
Gorgeous look at the skies here in Kissimmee, Florida. I think it's pink sky at night, sailor's delight. So that means we're going to have a very good night, hopefully, here. So Fence Brokers needs 4 runs here to just bring us to the bottom of the 7th.
Well, Urbanic, he leads off. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter, number 27, Matt Pennington. So Urbanic did his job. He leads off with the single, Bernie.
It's a good start.
You
need a
them
couple
all.
base runners to get 4 back.
Yeah, if you're Fence Brokers, you need them all right now. And if you're Sinister, you don't want to walk anybody. Oh, that's going to be in there.
Extra bases into the corner. And they're going to hold. No reason to force scoring a run at this point.
No, not necessary.
Doesn't need more than 1.
Well, time will tell if Fence Brokers can make Sinister bat here in the bottom of the 7th as they battle in the top.
Obviously a very good situation for Sinister to be in. And that's the advantage of being the home team, especially in this game.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, unless Fence Brokers puts up 10 here, you'd probably feel pretty comfortable coming back.
Oh, I would think so.
Tim Howard at the plate, 2 in scoring position.
Called strike 1. He wasn't pleased with that.
Seems like they never are, Rick.
No, if you call a strike, they're not happy. They only get 2. We walk on 3 and we're out on 2. Howard, that ball's hit pretty well.
And
Oh,
gone, a 3-run home run.
Wow, that was hit real well. Right in that corner, that crook out there in right center field. It kind of juts out away from the backstop here. And that's exactly where Tim Howard hit it. So they've closed the gap to 1. It's 22-21, nobody out. John Gladwell, the batter.
So Gladwell at the plate. 22-21. Gladwell.
He hits it pretty good too.
To right field. The wind's kind of changed course. It was blowing across the field. Now it's blowing more straight in at home plate. As we see out number 1.
And Bowser. Tim Bowser. Right between Jerling and McGavin. Bowser laces a single.
So the tying run aboard. Only an out. And here's Zach Keene. Got a question from David Core. He said back when he first played USSSA, instead of home run limits, the teams were allotted 7 home run hitters. They could designate, or the first players to hit home runs are named the home run hitters. If a home run hitter was walked, that home run slot opened up. When and why was that rule changed?
Well, it's probably for a number of reasons, but for the betterment of the game, I think everyone, when we voted on that, felt that the number of home runs rather than home run hitters make the game a better game. That one's gone. That one's deeper. So Logic can't get it.
And Fence Brokers has the lead.
They take that lead 23-22. This ball was hit long and hard. Sid Logic drifted back. He thought he had a chance. He bangs up against the wall, unable to make the catch. So 5 runs are in, 23-22. And they will force Sinister to hit in the bottom of the 7th. It depends on how many more they score. Only 1 out.
Chris Walker. He's the batter.
Walker hits it. Oh.
My goodness.
Oh.
They are clubbing the ball here.
I will tell you what, that ball drifted way back. Casey Rogowski, he too crashes into the wall, Bernie. And Walker got all of that one. And I see that flag now is, again, left to right.
Seems like it's whipping around.
Well, that's heavy winds there. See if I can find out. That's probably 25-mile-an-hour gusts. So that's 2 away.
This should retire the side.
It does.
But Fence Broker scores 5. Sinister needs a run to tie, 2 runs to win it. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 23-22 our score.
Resmondo Sports is back with nearly 300 USSSA men's B, A, and AA World Tournament wins, in addition to the record-breaking 5-time USSSA Men's Major World Championships. This weekend only, Resmondo Sports is offering the High Performance Composite Bat Combo of the Year. You can pick up a Worth World Series Edition Resmondo Titan and the 2011 Worth Resmondo Duo for the World Series exclusive price of $4.99 when you buy both. To take advantage, see a Resmondo Sports representative at Disney or log on to ResmondoSports.com and use the promo code WSEDUO.
All right, bottom of the 7th, 23-22. If you're just joining us and you're expecting Dan Smith, this is the bottom of the 7th between Fence Brokers and Sinister. One-run ball game, and wow, that one misplayed clearly in left field. Looked like it was going to be a line drive, and then it just took off.
Todd Jerling crushing that line drive, and Chad Walker definitely fooled on the play. So he's the tying run at second. Brandon Dillon, the center fielder, will step to the plate. He's the potential winning run.
Popped up into right. One away.
And Jerling hustles over to third on the play.
So the tying run moving to third.
So the tying run 75 feet away. Chris Kirian, the batter, injured himself earlier with a stand-up triple. About 3 steps from third, he came up limping. I'm not sure how that leg is still, Bernie. He's got some pop. He can end it with one swing of the bat.
Is this the moment for Sinister? He's tied it up. Chris Kirian, it's 23-23.
If they've got anybody left on the bench, they should pinch run for Chris. I don't know if they do, because they used a runner earlier, so let's see. Nobody coming out, so Kirian's got to do it on his own. One.
Base hit.
Right through the box. Bowker. So Kirian's on second. Bowker's on first. One away, winning run. 150 feet away.
Doug Schoenfeld, fence brokers desperately could use a double play right here.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good wheels. That'd have to be right at somebody to turn it on him. Schoenfeld's quick. Well, he hits it up, pops it up to right field. Oh, my.
This is going to be a big second out. Winning run moving to third.
Well, it's in Willie Allen's hands as he steps to the plate. Mike Wilson calls time. Fence brokers will meet at the mound for a meeting of the minds. I tell you what, Willie Allen, maybe small in stature, but he's got a big heart. He'll give it everything he has. A few years ago in the A World right here, when this was Disney's Wide World of Sports, was overcome by heat problems, ended up in the hospital. He's a real nice young man. So let's see what he can do. Willie Allen, runners on, first and third, 2 outs. Bernie, tie ball game, 23-23.
Sinister trying to advance.
Oh, they put him on. They put him on.
Now there's a force at every bag.
And that's why they want to pitch to the pitcher, Billy Barrett. Oh, he pops it up.
Popped up. We are going to have the 8th inning for back-to-back nights. So we go to extra innings for the second time in the 2010 Men's Major. 23-23 our score after 7. Schulte leading off, smoking it into the night.
Schulte, no doubt about it. Got off of that tie right quick. Cardenas Tricky hop over to first. Willie Allen, the middle infield, picks it up, fires it over to first to Carrion.
Here's Chad Walker. Fenspoker's back on top by a run. He scored 5 runs at the 7th. And Walker with a hit into center field.
Walker quickly around first into second. Dillon came up with it pretty quick and made a throw into second, but not nearly in time.
Well, if you're just joining us and you're expecting to see AJS and Dan Smith, Fencebrokers and Sinisters, we're in extra innings. It's 24-23. Dan Smith and AJS will follow. We'll have Resmondo and Logo Express after that.
This ball's hit, and this one's gone. Urbanic with a 2-run shot. No doubt about it either. That jumped right out of here. So Fencebrokers extends the lead to 26-23. Oh, Willie Allen snags it. Shot. That's 2 outs. That was Glide. That was Touches that lined out there.
And Tim Howard batting now with 2 away. Howard has an extra base hit into right field.
Rogowski chases it down, back in. But not before Howard ends up at second. Big John Glidewell, the batter. Glidewell.
Did he get under that too much?
I think so.
And the ballpark will hold it. Fenspoker scoring 3 in the top of the 8th. So Sinister needs 3 to tie, 4 to win as they look to move on and
Make
take
it to
on
the final
Resmato
4.
or Logo Express.
Yeah, they make it to the final 4 of the winners bracket. Gene Shop already has a spot with their 16-14 win over GTL, the game prior to this.
Steve Gilbert wants to give a shout out to Ryan Robbins.
Psycho Rhino Robbins.
So we'll say hello to Rhino Robbins out there.
He'll be playing next game for Dan Smith, outfielder. He's a fun-loving guy. He's crazy.
Nice crowd on hand awaiting
Yes, beautiful crowd.
the AJS and Dan Smith game and enjoying this one between Sinister and Fence Brokers. It's a little light during the day, but I think that's because everybody's out there playing.
And they make their way back over here to see the big boys play. Well, Sinister's right where they want to be. Leadoff batter Jeff McGavin. Set Logic on deck, and a big man, Philby in the hole. Down 3.
Jeff McGavin.
He looks at 2 balls. Now there's a strike. He asked for time, so 2 balls, 1 strike. Uh-oh. Chad Walker was playing shallow, and he makes a catch. He got that ball. Bernie.
Wow, chalk that up on our highlight reel.
I tell you what, he turned his back, ran all the way to the fence, stretched all the way out, fell to the ground, still came up with an unbelievable play. And that'll be on the ESPN Plays of the Day.
Absolutely.
That might be the biggest out of the game right there. As Logic steps in. Foul ball.
Foul ball, very close.
I'll tell you what, he got all of them.
He's going to straighten it out. But he's going to come up a little short.
Schulte tracks it down for the second out of the inning. And now the pressure's really on Sinister because they only have 1 out to play with.
Kevin Philby. Fence Brokers up 3, looking to advance and take on either Rismondo or Logo Express.
Ah, it's gone.
How about that?
Oh, my.
And I heard a thunk.
So did I.
I'm serious on that one.
Who's parked out there?
Matt said it's right where his car is.
We heard it hit something,
I
Matt.
heard it hit something.
And there's not any metal behind there.
At least you know a good repair shop. George Gonzalez, what's his cell phone number?
All Pro Collision. Yes, sir. Right off of Osceola Parkway.
He's the best guy to see I know.
Base
even
hit.
before I was with USSSA helping you guys out. He did a fantastic job.
Yeah, George, as I said, is our International Vice President of Baseball. Absolute great guy to deal with.
And Todd Gerling. He's at the plate with 2 away.
He hit it in the hole. Nobody there.
And Todd Gerling now has the most hits in USSSA World Series history.
What a great feat. What a class act, fence brokers. Perry Hensley threw the ball out. Tim Bowser was shaking Todd Gerling's hands. The crowd with a nice hand. We've seen history right here. Todd Gerling. It was just last year when we saw Todd Martin from Rismondo set that record.
And now look at this. The tying run is on first. The winning run at the plate.
This should do it.
And popped up and caught. And Fence Brokers has advanced.
That is probably the upset of the day. And if you'd have started this tournament after Fence Brokers went 0-2 in the men's B World, you certainly wouldn't think they'd be in the Final Four in the winner's bracket, Bernie.
So final here, 26-24. Paul O'Leary will be headed downstairs trying to grab some interviews. And he'll be with us shortly. Fence Brokers are winners. We're going to see if he can grab Todd Gerling as well. And we're going to take a quick break here as well. Stay with us. 2010 USSSA Men's Major World Series. Let's send it down to Paul O'Leary,
Can you hear me?
who's standing by with Todd Jerling.
Thank you very much, Bernie. I'm here with Todd Jerling, who has just taken the record for all-time career hits. How does it make you feel?
It feels like it's a great accomplishment. I know that. I mean, it's a lot of hard work, and I mean, passing the guys that you pass on the way are, I mean, they're tremendous players. I mean, Todd Martin is the one is the one that had it, and I mean, I have the most respect for Todd Martin.
Right, I think you did a great job. I mean, the crowd has come out to see you, and of course they've cheered for you as well. As you can see, all the players are all excited for you. Now, are you excited for the rest of the tournament?
I am. I mean, we've actually come out and scored more runs this tournament than we did in the last couple. So I mean, we're playing better. We had our chances to win, but it just come up short.
Great, and it's not affecting you. You don't feel too tired at all, do you?
No, not too much.
Great stuff. Well, thank you so much for interviewing.
Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
You bet.
And Bernie, back to you.
Thanks, Paul. We will stand by. Todd Jerling, of course, congratulations going out to him for setting that record. But his team dropping the game 26-24.